optional to take the magnesium and potassium. Also the magnesium and kalium helps a lot with muscle cramps, and it also just provides my body with the correct amounts of potassium and magnesium that I'm using when I'm running, because I run quite a lot, almost every day, and that actually works hard on the body. So you need to replace your energy, your minerals, and just prepare so you can get stronger instead of getting weaker. Tabasco's here exploring. It's climbing on my trophies. Hey Tabby. You saw, and then in the shot earlier, this is Delilah, our tortoise. Delilah is 2 years old. So I got a question the other day. Someone sent it to me about what shoes I use in my training, my racing, and my track races, and why I use them and what differs between them. And yes, this is Tabasco right over here. And I vary between 4 different shoes, but they all got different uses, and I am planning on buying a few new shoes because I have a job now. It's quite exciting. I deliver newspapers and I found it fun. It's exercise, it's my own time, so it's pretty cool. And now I'm making money so I can buy more shoes. So I'll bring my shoes out now. So I have 4 pairs of shoes here. I am hoping to get a few more. Looking at one for next month, maybe. Keep an eye out for that. So I'm going to start with my main training shoe. Hoka Clifton Edges. Size, what size are they? Size 46 EU and size 11 UK. So pretty big. They are huge at the heel with this extended heel for heel running. I'm not a heel. I don't land on my heel when I'm running, but it hasn't bugged me actually. They do feel heavy sometimes, but I've managed to work through it and beat that feeling. But even running with heavier shoes, it builds your legs. And then running with lighter shoes will feel a lot better when you're racing. But these shoes have worked quite well. I've got about 200 and something Ks on them, so I've still got a long way to go. But I really enjoy them, and they've been working well. I enjoy them. I run on the road with them. I run on the dirt roads with them. Forest, I try not to, but if I have to, I still will. And they work well. I use them for, I don't use them for tempos. I use them for training runs, longer runs, easier runs, wearing them to races and all of that. My old Saucony Kinvara 10s. These have more than 1,000 and something Ks on them, and they are getting pretty flimsy and they have lost most of the grip. Barely got anything at the bottom. I use these as everyday shoes now. Don't really run in them, but this week it rained quite a lot, and the mud up our road where I really like running, it's my favorite place to run, it was very muddy and I wasn't feeling like cleaning my hockers afterwards because they're white. So I just ran in these because these still fit me. It's just with my heel it started cutting off this bottom part here, and I found I don't enjoy that feeling. So I replaced those shoes as soon as I could, but I still use them if it is very muddy and I need them. But that's probably not the best suggestion, because with mud, these will slip. They don't have a single bit of grip on them. It's rubbed flat, basically. Next shoe. My Saucony Kinvara ISO Trail. These are my trail shoe, and if it normally involves mud, I will use these. Don't know why I didn't use them this week, but I love them. They are perfect fit for me. Love the feeling, feel great. I think they look pretty cool, and they will last a long time. They are strong, they're sturdy. They're actually not too heavy for trail shoes. They are heavier than some. They're heavier, a lot heavier. They're the heaviest of my shoes, but they're comfy. They got perfect grip on the bottom. So in the trails outside here, they are perfect. Mountain runs, they're great. even road runs. I've used them on 2 road runs because I did half road, half forest, and they felt really good. They do, because it's a softer, harder forefoot. It isn't as flexible, and I feel like I run a lot heavier on my feet, so I'm landing like this the whole time. And I feel like that does mess a bit with my knees, but I don't do that too often on the road, so it has managed to be quite fun and okay. So I try not to use these on the road, but in the trail they are perfect. They are strong, they've got protection. Actually, in the front isn't hard, but it's not soft, so even over here, if you kick a rock, you'll still have a bit of protection on your shoe. And I feel like they work really well. I would really suggest these for trail running, but it depends on your trail racer, because these for racing you can work, but you do get a lot lighter, and some people want to work with lighter when it's racing. But for me it's worked. I love them. I would get another pair. My favorite shoe, my racing shoes. Vaporfly Next Percents Pink Blast. So these I bought in June, end of June in Frankfurt. Quite expensive, €275, but okay, I'm not gonna say that they don't really last long. A few hundred Ks. My other shoes will last a lot longer. They won't make 1,000 Ks, definitely not like my Kinvara 10s, but I really love these. I use these for tempo workouts, speed workouts. I don't use them for sprints, but I use them for my longer tempos. I use them for some long runs. I use them on track even, for those track tempo workouts, and those work really well. And just with this extra ZoomX foam, it's a lot springier, and I feel like it's a lot soft on my legs, and I can take a lot bigger strides. And all with it, even with the carbon plate, I feel like that helps. It goes with it, and it feels perfect, so why not use it? I use these not as often as my other shoes, but I do use these probably weekly. I used these yesterday for a tempo session of intervals, 2K, 1K, 2K, 1K, 1K, and then 5Ks combining warm up and cool down. That was good. So I think I have done probably 130 or something Ks in these. Still in really, really good condition. Bottom over here is starting to peel a bit, but that is normal. I've seen a lot of pictures on Instagram of when the front sole over here starts coming off for people, but I don't really run forefoot. I don't really run on my toes much. I run flat foot or forefoot. So I don't see how that will really happen with mine. I feel like if it does, it will start happening on the bottom here, not really on a specific corner like Jamie is running on Instagram. Go check him out. You see, I think he runs inner foot. He's running on this part here, so he's running curved in a tiny bit, and all these shoes that he posts on Instagram, you see it's starting to wear on the side. And JP running, Jean-Pierre, he's running his toes, I think, on the outside. Yeah, it's over here. It's on the outside here that it's starting to peel and going into the front. But still quite a few Ks in these shoes. Quite a lot, more than double, hopefully. So I don't think that'll happen, but we will see. And yeah, check the small detail. It's also nice. Still got all that grip. Still got all the springiness. And my last shoes. My track spikes. My white Nike Zoom Victories. Got them 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 months I think, for my Hessen 1,500 meter race, because I was hoping to run my Vaporflies, but they are banned on track for racing, so I thought, no, get some spikes. So I got these. They don't have any support top. It's all on the heel, but they are for 1,500, 5,000 meter, which is my distance. So I think they fine for that. Racing, I felt they were really good. They performed really well. They've got support under the heel, but not much. It's just this little, soft foam. Top's got nothing, it's just to hold your foot in. It's got the hole at the back for easier support and mounting for the races, but that's okay. And it comes with a common green Nike racing bag. I want to get a white one. I want to get a clear Vaporfly bag, but my shoes don't come with one of those for some reason. I'm not sure. So these are used for speed on the track, slow on the track, sprints on the track, everything track. And I'm still not sure about cross country, but I think I'm going to use them for my cross country races. I'm not sure. They've got the grip. I'll just change my spikes to a grass spike, 6 millimeter, and I think they'll be fine. I'm not sure. I'm still deciding on that, but I will let you guys know. New video coming later this week. And it's my shoes. So my rotation is between the Hoka Clifton Edges, Saucony Kinvara 10s, Saucony Trail ISO, Peregrine Trail ISO, Nike Vaporflies, and the Nike Zoom Victory Sparks. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, and see you next time.